You're watching Fox 21 News at 9, bringing you the most local news. We are Southern Colorado.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for Fox 21 Local News at 9. I'm Austin Sack and we are Southern Colorado. Rachel Sauer is on assignment. First on Fox 21, rain showers help crews battle the Titan fire in Los Animas County as containment of the fire reaches 100%. The fire sparked on Wednesday north of the Bon Carbo community, about 11 miles northwest of Trinidad. The evacuation notice for the impacted area in Los Animas County was lifted Friday afternoon. The latest update from crews, the fire burned 930 acres and is now 100% contained. Firefighters say the Titan fire burned in very rough terrain. No word yet on what caused this fire. And firefighters who headed out Sunday to battle the Titan fire are being recognized for the second annual National Wildland Firefighters Day, which is today, July 2nd. Crews in Colorado and across the country are being thanked for working fire lines, which can be both physically and mentally exhausting. The Titan fire crews say many firefighters spend weeks or even months away from home and loved ones each year. All too often, some of them make the ultimate sacrifice and never come back home. You can financially support firefighters through the Wildland Firefighter Foundation, a nonprofit that provides immediate long-term assistance to fallen and injured firefighters and their families. For more information, head to our website, fox21news.com. Developing right now, Colorado Springs police are investigating after receiving reports of a shooting just after 10 o'clock Saturday night. The shooting happened in the area of Airport Road and South Circle Drive near the Valley High Golf Course. A caller told police shots had been fired from a vehicle. No victims have been found and officers are working to identify suspects. Now it is with a profound sense of sorrow, the Colorado Springs Labor Day Liftoff Group shares the news that Charles Dewey Reinhardt, the father of ballooning, has passed away. Reinhardt, a remarkable individual, bestowed upon us the gift of Colorado's first balloon event, then named the Colorado Balloon Classic, and now Labor Day Liftoff is one of the largest hot air balloon events in the country. It's safe to say that Reinhardt, who died at the age of 92 this past week, was a man who will be remembered by many for the impact he had on not just the world of hot air ballooning, but the impact on the lives of many around him. It's still 3 months away, but preparations are already underway for the Labor Day liftoff in Colorado Springs. This year will mark the 47th year in Memorial Park and is sure to have a large turnout in Reinhardt's remembrance. We are Southern Colorado, and this week we are San Luis Valley. Well, as we wrap up our coverage of the valley and the unique places, businesses, and people who call it home, we now introduce you to a local treasure, Happy Mountain Antiques. Located in Alamosa, inside Happy Mountain, you will find many antiques, collectibles, home decor, and custom signs. The owners of Happy Mountain say you will find treasures in their store that you won't find anywhere else in the valley. They have slot machines, Native American jewelry, antique phones, and lots of clocks. The owner says he decided to open up his own store to share his passion of antiquing with his community.
I got into it because I love the way they used to make stuff back in the day. They made it to last, you know, and the ingenuity that they came up with and whatever they went through. But that's how I got into it. And then seeing all the cool stuff, and so I just decided to open up a store.
Looks like you could get lost in there for hours. Well, Happy Mountain is open in Alamosa Monday through Saturday from 10:30 to 5:30. Now, for more stories from the San Luis Valley, head to our website, fox21news.com. And new tonight in your community, the owners of Dreamcatchers Equine Rescue and Fountain had major setbacks following 2 rounds of severe weather that ruined portions of a pasture and flooded a field growing hay. The nonprofit organization says on June 12th, they had heavy rain that caused Fountain Creek, a portion that runs through their property, to flood. Some of the flooding washed out a portion of their hay field. The nonprofit relies on the hay they grow to feed the horses on property. Right now on their property, they have 72 rescue horses. Some of the horses come from feedlots, neglect situations, or general rescues. The CEO of Dreamcatcher says nearly $4,000 a year are spent on each horse, with most of the money going towards food. So owners say they have over 100 acres of fence to rebuild, shelters to repair, all while they must continue to buy hay to feed the horses. The rescue has started a fundraiser to help repurchase food and supplies, which can be found on their Facebook page. In other news from across the state, the Drop Tower ride at the Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park reopened in June after being closed for almost 2 years. The Tower Drop ride was closed after a fatal accident on September 2021, which involved the death of a 6-year-old girl. Vail Daily reports the ride has been rethemed, restructured, redesigned, and renamed. The Glenwood Caverns public relations team says although it's the same tower drop style ride that is, it has undergone extensive structural and procedural changes. Formerly called the Haunted Mine Drop, the ride has now been renamed to Crystal Tower. Modifications to the ride structure include ride restraints, queuing area, and ride operator control stations. All have been reviewed by the Colorado Division of Oil and Public Safety, the state regulatory agency responsible for amusement rides and devices. Well, as many Coloradans head out on the waters this 4th of July weekend, the Colorado Parks and Wildlife team wants you to be careful. Take a look at this. CPW says a wild croc was spotted this weekend at Switzer Lake State Park. Well, after a closer inspection, it does turn out someone just lost one of their shoes. But crocodiles in Colorado, that sure would be a sight.
It's so menacing.
It is, and it's the only thing out there too.
It's
from a distance. There could be,
could be mistaken.
You could be mistaken.
I'm ashamed to say, coming in, I thought this was an actual crocodile, and then I look at it, I'm thinking, wait, that looks like a shoe. Okay, that's what.
Tyler,
it
is that yours? Jeez. I think you're missing one at home.
You know,
actually.
I have 5 pairs at home. I keep a close eye on every single one of them. I got 5 different colors.
Do you really?
No, absolutely.
Oh, wow. Hey, I wasn't here to judge. I do look at this croc, though, and wonder if it's like a mother with a young somewhere nearby.
The little baby kid shoes flowing down the water. Yeah. Well, all jokes aside, have a wonderful holiday weekend and have fun.
That's right. And I guess we'll say see you later, alligator, for now.
Nice. And a wild crocodile.
And a wild crocodile. We have a few rain chances on the way for Tuesday. May impact our late evening activities, but you guys, hoping not.
Thank you for joining us tonight on Fox 21 Local News. Have a great 4th of July, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.